This next drink I'm going to make for you is called the Sunset Vine. This is an original recipe of ours that is our absolute favorite of all drinks. Everybody who I've given this drink to said it has been the best drink they've ever had in their lives, and that's why we've saved the best for last. So let's get started. First, we're going to slice up some cucumbers. 5 is pretty good, but I'm going to put 6 just because I love cucumbers. So again, cut these into fourths because it's easier to muddle. Then you're going to put in some mint leaves. I recommend about 6 to 8. These are a little small, so I'll put just a little bit more than that. You're going to then put 3/4 ounce of simple syrup. A pinch of salt and a pinch of pepper. So you might be thinking right now, why are you putting salt and pepper into this? And I admit, it's a little bit unorthodox, but in the end, it's going to taste delicious. And I think doing weird things like this during the process of making this drink makes it that much better, because people think that's not an ingredient that you usually use inside a drink. That makes the drink a lot more delicious. So now we're going to muddle. And what you want to do on this is, I personally love cucumbers, so I like to muddle this really, really vigorously. And you don't have to be afraid to break the mint into a million pieces here, because we're going to strain it. It's not like the mojito where we just dump it all into the cup. Next comes the alcohol. Now, we're using gin, and a lot of people, when they hear the word gin, they think, oh, when I take a shot of gin, it tastes gross. And I admit it does. When you take shots of gin, it doesn't taste as good as like shots of vodka or shots of rum or whatever. But when you mix gin in with mixed drinks, with cocktails, it's a very complex flavor, and it opens people's minds to this alcohol that they thought they hated, but after this, they're gonna love.
That was me, by the way. I was a person that hated gin until I was introduced to gin in mixed drinks.
Yeah.
And then I loved it. Now I don't like vodka mixed drinks nearly as much as gin. Gin's actually my favorite alcohol now.
But that I think is the problem with people and alcohol. They just think like alcohol, oh, let's take shots, right? You just think of girls in LA with doing their duck face selfies, and they're just taking, like when I tell them, hey, let's have some gin with a drink, they just think we're gonna take shots of gin. No, you don't do that.
And then do duck face selfies.
Huh?
And then do duck
Yeah, and then do duck face selfies.
Wait, so do you like
hashtag
shots of
selfie,
gin?
hashtag I love life.
I don't like shots of gin, no.
Okay,
I do
yeah,
like gin mixed in drinks more than vodka. The only drink that I will take shots of is vodka. That's it. I can't even do rum. It's too strong.
All right, so now we're gonna put in 2 ounces of gin. And this is actually a pretty strong drink. There's 2 shots in here, and there's not that many ingredients. Next, we're gonna go 1/2 ounce of lemon juice. Of course, you have to roll it first. Then 1/2 ounce of Saint Germain. And again, if you don't have Saint Germain, you can use a different brand of elderflower liqueur. Lastly, we're gonna put in the ice. Again, we're gonna strain this drink so we don't have to worry too much about how much ice we put in here. Pour it in and shake. Martini glass, please. Lastly, we're putting this into a martini glass, and we're straining everything. So there's a lot of different things in here. There's a lot of different pieces. So you want to close the gap pretty closely. Now, no matter what, you're going to get a little bit of mint in here, and that's okay because I think it adds to the beauty of the Sunset Vine. Now, I'm not done yet. Again, as always, you have to keep in mind that when you're making cocktails, you taste with your eyes first. So what do we do at the end of this drink? We garnish it. Make a little cucumber wheel. Put it on the side there. And last but not least, we're gonna add another kick to this drink and add some cayenne pepper. Again, if you don't like cayenne pepper, you can add regular pepper, but this just makes it so much better. And that's the Sunset Vine. It's a very refreshing and unique cocktail. This is a recipe I actually stole from a bartender friend of mine, the same guy who bartends for Nicki Minaj. He created this on his own. Again, I'm not an expert mixologist. I just get the best drinks in the world and I present it to you. And this, ladies and gentlemen, I 100% guarantee you, is the best drink in the world. Taste that and tell me that that's not the best drink in the world.
Oh, thank you.
How does it taste? Yeah, you want some more?
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Good?
That is delicious. That's really good. You know what I like about it? It not only has cucumber, it has the mint, so like they complement each other really, really well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get drunk as hell.
Yeah, this is pretty
after
good.
this.
Yeah, and we call this the Sunset Vine because it's green like a vine, and also it has a hint of orange like sunset. This is a very refreshing drink that you can pretty much drink at any time, and everybody's gonna love it. That is the Sunset Vine.